guys, can they see this?
Mm-hmm.
This right here. This is perspective changing. This book, Forbidden Archaeology, I know I say this with a lot of books, but this one really rocked my world for about 4 months or so. I mean, you guys can see it's pretty thick. It kind of makes a case from paleoanthropologists, anthropologists, archaeologists, all the way from the 1800s all the way up to the 1990s on how there might be a specific certain scientific filtration process on the theory, wait for it, this is going to be controversial, on the theory of evolution. More specifically, the African theory of evolution of man walking out of Africa at around 200,000 years, 100,000 years. And this kind of shows that maybe modern anatomically correct man was around a lot longer than we had previously thought. Check it out.
Yeah.
If you want your preconceived notions and or beliefs challenged, this is where it's at. Hey everybody, I'm Cheyenne Adamson, and welcome back to the Phonics channel. And this is where homeschoolers, teachers, and educators everywhere come for valuable teaching information and insights. So today's topic is going to be how to help your child or student learn to love reading. 1 in 4 children think texting with friends counts as reading. And this is from the Kids and Family Reading Report published in 2010. Now, it is a little bit older of a report, but we can see from the rise of media and smartphones that texting hasn't gone down by any means. It's just gotten more prevalent. 28% of kids ages 9 through 17 think that looking through postings or comments on social networking sites like Facebook counts as reading. Now, children who don't read or can't read, or who might be semi-illiterate, enter the adult world with distinct disadvantages. Now, in their report, To Read or Not to Read, by the National Endowment for Arts, their report states that deficient readers will earn less money than their peers, have fewer opportunities for advancement, and are less likely to become active in civic and cultural life. They're more likely to wind up in prison one day, according to the statistics released by the Washington Literacy Council and the U.S. Department of Education.
Jimmy might end up behind bars.
He might. Now, the ability to read can also affect the length of one's life, as disadvantaged readers have a higher mortality rate. And unfortunately, illiterate and reluctant readers are a whole lot in numbers. The Department of Justice reported in 1993 that 21 million Americans can't read at all. Now, the studies that demonstrate the profound impacts of literacy go on and on. The important thing to note is that readers read, and readers who read better the more they read. That's the good news. 9 out of 10 children say that they are more likely to finish a book they choose themselves, according to the report, Reading in the Digital Age. Which leads us to one of the greatest inventions of all time, the public library. It doesn't cost any money at all to own a library card, and children can read books for free. And most libraries also host reading programs, classes, and literary events as well. Now, putting down the video game and picking up a book might help advance your child's GPA. The Kaiser Family Foundation reports that those students with higher grades spent less time on video games and more time reading than those students with C's and D's. While the digital media tools offer convenience, instant gratification, and worldwide access, Gioa of the National Endowment for the Arts says this, quote, "Print culture affords irreplaceable forms of focused attention and contemplation that makes complex communications and insights possible. To lose such intellectual capability and the many sorts of human continuity it allows, it would constitute a vast cultural impoverishment." And that's pretty deep. Which, in short, is to say, put a good book in the hands of your children or your students on a topic that they're interested in and that presents the material at their reading level, and encourage them into the wonderful, beautiful world of reading, where only books can take them. And that's it for today's video, you guys. As we all know, reading cannot be overstated. It opens us up to worlds that we will never experience otherwise. And as always, my friends, feel free to leave your comments below. I'd love to start a dialogue with you, as always. And if you think I'm right on, let me know. If you think I'm way off topic, way off base, let me know as well. And as always, be well, Stay classy, my fellow educators, and I'll talk to you soon.
I always love getting my world rocked.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because then it's like,